In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create dependent drop-down lists in Google Sheets. To get started, open Google Sheets and go to the spreadsheet where you want to build your drop-down list. Before you make any changes, it helps to have your source data already organized in a clean range, because the drop-down will pull its options directly from that list. Once you're in the sheet, select the cell where you want the drop-down to appear. This is important because the data validation rule you create will apply to whichever cell is currently selected. If you want to use this in a form-like layout, choose the cell where people will make their selection. Next, move to the top menu and click on Data. In the Data menu, choose Data Validation. This opens the panel where you can control what kind of values are allowed in the selected cell. Data validation is what makes a drop-down possible, and it also helps keep entries consistent, which is especially useful when multiple people are editing the same sheet. In the Data Validation panel, click Add Rule. This creates a new validation rule for the cell you selected. After that, click on Criteria. The Criteria section lets you define where the drop-down options will come from and how the list should behave. From the available options, select drop-down from a range. This tells Google Sheets that instead of manually typing each option one by one, you want the list to pull from an existing set of cells in your spreadsheet. This is the key part if you want your list to stay flexible and easy to update later. Now click Select Data Range. A small range selection box will appear, allowing you to choose the cells that contain the values you want to use in the drop-down. Go ahead and highlight the data you want to add. Be careful to select only the cells you actually want included, and try to avoid blank cells if possible, since those can create empty options in the menu. After selecting the correct range, click OK to confirm it. Then review the rule briefly to make sure everything looks right. If the selected range is correct, click Done to finish creating the drop-down. At this point, your cell should now contain a drop-down list based on the range you selected. If you update the values in that source range later, the drop-down can reflect those changes, which makes this method very useful for dynamic spreadsheets. If you're building dependent lists, this is the foundation you'll use to control what users can select and keep your sheet much more organized.